Hey guys, welcome back to my Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you couldn't tell already, I am sick. Like, not even getting over the cold. I've had this for like 3 days, and it's because of my brother. Just bear with me. Of course, when I get sick is the time I need to record a video. Yeah. I mean, at least I got my nails done. You like them? I actually painted them myself. That's why they're so ugly. So yeah, just bear with me. I don't know why, but I'm not getting better. Probably because I refuse to take medicine because the one we have now looks nasty. And yeah, if you were wondering why I'm using this LPS, it's because I just got it in the mail yesterday. Yeah, she's super cute and aesthetic, and I love her. By the time I post this, it's probably gonna be like a week after. I'll most likely be better by then, but you know, we'll never know. So yeah, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this aesthetic fairy costume. Wow! Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, I'm not done with it right now. But you know, I'm working on it, okay? I just have like no energy when you're sick, you know? That's just how it is. But this is somewhat what the complete costume will look like. Here, I'll kind of look like this with some, you know, roses scattered nearby because that's so cute. Components are these wings, the headband, these roses, but they're just kind of like add-ons. Little bottle of fairy magic, a little wand with a little gem inside. I like that. I don't know. And the necklace. For some of the components, I'll be showing you how to do in this video. For the others, there are separate videos to it that I will link into the description. There are quite a few materials you're going to need, but I'm only going to list the ones that you will need separately with the ones I'm going to show how to make in this video. The supplies you'll be needing for the wings are some kind of packaging like this plastic. This is from a Shopkins box. It's really like this thick plastic, not the ones you find in like tissue boxes, but more just some thick plastic. But not too thick to the point where you cannot cut it. Some kind of nail polish for the wings. Like you see here, there's a glitter layer and an opaque layer. Some scissors and a Sharpie or black paint. I have used a Sharpie for the wings I showed you. I'll be trying black paint in this video. Alright, let's get started. First off, you want to cut out a square of plastic from the packaging. The size of your packaging really matters on like what size you want your wings to be. It should fit 2 of what you're going for, but that will matter later on. The square I'm using right now is about 1 3/4 inches by 1.5 inches. So for the wing template, you just want to go to the MyFroggyStuff website, and they have wing templates there. If you can't find it, just search MyFroggyStuff wing templates, and it should come up. There are a few different types of wings that you can choose from, but these are the wings I chose because they seemed the least hard. And when it's less hard, there's less room for failure. Am I right? So once you find that, then you just want to put it on your phone or something, take a screenshot, and then you can trace it over with the square. For example, you just want to take your square and take the wing, put it under the square, and then trace all the black markings. Hello, it's me again, and not even 40 minutes have passed by since I recorded the intro, and I already hurt my finger, so yeah, that's fun. I'm just going to show you how to paint on the wing or Sharpie over if you want. For the sake of this video, I'm only gonna do 1 wing just because I'm too lazy to do 2. Okay, so here is our finished wing without the bottom part. So this is the final product of the painted wing. It could use some work. I definitely recommend Sharpie for this now because even though it is a lot less opaque, it still gets a lot neater results. So when you finished your paint or Sharpie layer Then you want to do your nail polish. This is where you can get your nail polishes out. I recommend doing the opaque first. I'm sure it doesn't even matter, but you know, that's just how I do it. When you do your nail polish, always put it on the side that does not have the Sharpie or paint on it. Flip it over and paint on this side, meaning that the Sharpie or paint side will be facing front, or the good side, because you can paint out of the lines on this side so that when you flip it over, it'll look good. For example, this wing, where on the back it's like really messy, and on the front it looks okay. If you do it on the side that has the Sharpie or paint, the nail polish will melt off the Sharpie or paint and it becomes smudgy like this. That's why you don't want to do it on that side. So make sure that it's flipped over and it's not that side, and then you can start painting. For this step, it doesn't really matter what kind of nail polish you have. You could even use acrylic paint if you want, but you know, I just use nail polish because it's quicker to apply. So once you have that done, you can just flip it over maybe to check if it looks good. It will look something like that. You might have to do a second layer depending on what kind of nail polish you have. So you're just gonna let that dry, and then you can do the glitter. I also forgot to say that you can do this in any pattern you want. You don't have to do it just like this. Be creative with it. If you do one layer of glitter nail polish, it will turn out like this one. Oh, sorry, like this one. And if you do 2 layers, it'll look like this one. And make sure that since you're working with nail polish, you want to always vent your area out so you don't pass out or anything, because nail polish fumes are strong. If your nail polish on the top is still wet, make sure you try not to get on that. It'll just look weird because it's smudge. Okay, to go out of the paint a bit because you're just going to cut that part out. It should look like that. So it should look like this once it's dry. Here's our finished result of the wing. It's not my proudest work, but you know, if you really try, I'm sure you could get it a bit neater than this. It's just because I tried it out with the black paint. And yes, at the time of recording this is the next day because I just had no energy to record and because I was lazy. So now I'm going to be showing you how to make the wand and potion. So the material you'll really be needing for this is only clay, I guess. Any type of clay works, it doesn't really matter. The clay I'm using is polymer clay. Specifically, I think it's just the Sculpey one. I don't know what the brand is called. Yeah, it's called Sculpey. You could use air dry clay, anything you want really. It's just, you have to be able to sculpt with it. As you can tell, I'm still sick. I think my voice is improving, but I mean, I'm still sick. I really shouldn't be recording when I'm sick. So I have pre-made all the pieces you will need, so I'll just show you that. So for the wand, you will need 3 strands of any kind of color of polymer clay you want, or just any clay. You know, it doesn't really matter, but I'm doing wood, obviously, so I'm using brown. It doesn't really matter if you have 2 or 3 strands. I guess you just need something to twirl, or maybe you could just leave it like this, and that's a wand. So I'm going to be showing you how to make it with and without a gem, but it's really your choice. So without a gem, or at least the base with that you're going to use the gem for, you want to take all 3 strands and just kind of make them even at the bottom, kind of like this. So you want to take your 3 strands and just kind of roll them, so that they're all connected at the bottom, kind of like this. If you hold it from the bottom, it'll look like this, kind of like a tiny tower. You just want to take your 3 strands and twirl them, and that is basically the whole wand. It's just a twirled piece of clay. I hope that wasn't too dumb and too simple for the human mind. It kind of looks like a unicorn horn now that I look at it. Does she look like a unicorn? So for the wand with the gem inside, you want to do the same thing, but stop curling it when you get to about this stage and then peel out the strands. You want to take the clay that you're going to use for your gem. Ooh, it's not that focusing. And then just put it in the wand. Should look something like this. And once it's like that, you can just twirl it up the rest of the way around the gem. It should look like this when you're done. A gem enclosed inside of the strands. And make sure that your strands don't cover up the gem, so it looks cooler that way. And that is how you make the wand. To make the bottle, you're gonna have to want at least 3 colors of clay. Depending on what you want it like, you could have 2 to 4 or something, I don't know, whatever you want. So take a little of the colored clay you want for the potion or liquid part and make it into like a flattened out circle oval thingy. And once you have it like that, you want to take the glass part, like some translucent clay. I'm using glow in the dark. Maybe you could use some white clay and make it into like a thick snake. You could sharpen up the edges with a knife or a cutting tool. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. And then stick it on top, like this. Now you want to take a toothpick or maybe a sharp tool and smooth out the edges. You just want to connect the two by flattening down the clay towards the ball. This is what makes it look more attached like glass. And once you have that, you want to take some brown clay, like this, and just flatten it out into a pancake and stick it on top of the bottle. It should end up like this. For the waistband of the wings, you can either use a pipe cleaner, as I see most people do, or you can use this, which is like a curled ring of hot glue around a bottle of chapstick. I don't know, it's really weird, but you can do what you think is right. This is what your final costume should look like. Oh, that is off-center. I'm sorry for the bad lighting. I'll have a good thumbnail, I promise. I think that this outfit is really cute, and also I just glued on the wings and added the black thing. I actually just painted it black, so yeah. I did post about it for LPS Amino for my DIYC audition, so if you want to see that. I think it's a pretty cute costume. This could also be a Halloween costume for an LPS if you're into that thing. Make sure you bake the clay before you use it for any photography or anything, or maybe let it air dry depending on what clay you have. Do not bake any clay you do not have to, okay? Yes, it is definitely the next day, and I am definitely recording in terrible lighting. I am using not natural light, but the lamp in my room. This is gonna be such a fun video to edit. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Tell me if you made this, and tell me in the comments or anything. I would love to check it out if you posted it somewhere. I think it's super fun and a creative thing to do if you're just bored. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I have a lot of other DIYs. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I think that's it. Bye-bye.